name is Claire. That's me in row 23, window seat. I always get the window seat. It's a chance to watch the world just float by. Inside the clouds, outside the clouds, it doesn't matter. It's all beautiful, cocooned in this steel barrel with 100 or so total strangers. Relax, enjoy the flight. I'm on my way to see interstate relatives. Just a few hours in the air, and I'll be having a family dinner and the warm embrace of loved ones. I've done this flight many times before, but this was different.
Trans-Pacific Airways Flight 347 has crashed around 45 minutes after leaving St. John's. Around is a scene of total devastation, rapid fire breaking out in the cargo. It seems like a miracle. There is one survivor from the 146 passengers and crew. A 37-year-old woman traveling home to visit.
Yep, you guessed it. That woman was me. Everyone said I was lucky. A miracle, they said. I woke up with a broken wrist, bruises, and 2 fractured ribs, that's all. Unbelievable. Why me? What had I done to be excluded from the casualty list? I wasn't special, but now I wanted to be. Those 146 passengers were circling in my head like ghosts. Then one day, a nurse left a single flower in a glass at my bedside. She said one of the other patients had brought it in for me, to remind me of hope for the future. Then I had an idea. I didn't know them. Not really. A few nods before takeoff. Some laughter from the row behind me. A crying child from a few rows in. A man even offered me gum. That was it. Still, my mind was full of flashbacks from that day. Then, I remembered that single flower in the hospital. It gave me an idea. I made a list, and a new journey began. And so began my pilgrimage, city by city, state by state. I traced the victims' homes, and on each doorway or front step, I would leave a single flower. This would be my personal connection to fellow travelers I never knew, always linked by tragedy. This would help my recovery, to finally move on. Joseph Vega, he was a carpenter. He'd just started his own business. Layla Banner, a young oceanography student. Little Max Jennings, just 8 years old, and traveling with his mother on holiday. Nina Voss, professional photographer. Pastry chef, Francine Duval. Patrick Singh, an architect with a large city firm. Omar Rizvi, dentist and father of 4. 49-year-old Catherine Doyle, a hospice nurse. Franco Moretti, a young bicycle courier. Lucas King, just graduated high school and having a gap year. The list seemed endless, but it wasn't. 146 people, all dead. Their families devastated, and all I could do was place a single flower in their honor. But after my journey, the flashbacks continued. I kept reliving that day, getting up in the morning, packing my bag, the drive to the airport. Every minute, every face. Months passed, I got better. Eventually, life moved on. Then, the Aviation Safety Bureau report was released. Over 2,000 pages of in-depth analysis. The cause of the crash that killed 146 people was a faulty power bank for a mobile phone. My power bank. I remember throwing it in my luggage. It had been overheating for weeks, but I never got around to replacing it.